What can you expect after a slip and fall at Publix? So unfortunately, if you've slipped on some substance at Publix and you've fallen and you've been injured, you're probably going to be confused. You have a lot of questions about what is going on. But Publix is one of the more responsible grocery stores throughout Florida and throughout the southeast of the United States. They really do try to make things better with their customers who are injured. And so what we've seen, because we handle so many of these Publix slip and fall cases, we've seen a general pattern. So initially at the store, after the slip and fall, regardless of wherever it is in the store, management is very attentive. Normally they'll come up, they may even offer you some ice. They will recommend that you get yourself checked out with some emergency medical care at the hospital. But most specifically, they'll go through a full accident report with you, or an incident report in the store. They'll make note of all of your contact information, whatever pain you're feeling, and they'll also investigate basically what just happened. They'll get the contact information for any witnesses. So Publix does a good job at investigating these falls internally. The problem is you don't have access to that investigation. That's their own work product. In fact, you'll never get your hands on that. So what we always recommend is, if you do have any other witnesses around, make sure you get their contact information. And also, as far as whatever substance that you slipped and fell on, make sure you take a picture of it. Somehow try to document it. Now, normally it's not a big deal if you haven't done either of those steps, because everything's going to be captured on video. Publix has great video systems. They'll show the fall, and it's going to show the workers coming by and mopping up or putting up a caution wet floor sign. So it's generally not an issue. But I bring up the point because if you've slipped and fallen at a Publix, you probably understand what I'm saying right now. So the next step is get yourself emergency medical care. But as far as Publix actions after the accident, you will be getting calls from their claims administrator office in Lakeland immediately, and they will constantly call you. Again, that's good and bad. It's good because they are responsive. It's bad because the part of the reason why they are contacting you is to try to figure out the extent of your injuries, what they have to pay, if anything, and also, in certain circumstances, they'll make you a quick lowball offer. In fact, I just had a client who was injured at a local Publix in St. Petersburg, and she went to the hospital twice within 2 days without knowing anything about her injuries, without knowing anything about her medical bills. The claims administrator offered her $2,500. Now, fortunately, the client did not accept that, but I guarantee that is happening over and over, and some people are accepting that. And basically, they've given up their ability to get better and have Publix pay for their medical bills, and then also be compensated for their injuries. So finally, so if you're in one of these situations where you've slipped and fallen at Publix, you really should contact a lawyer as soon as possible. The lawyer can get involved, stop that communication from that claims administrator, sort of manage what's going on with your treatment, manage your medical bills, and really take over the handling of the process. So if you've been involved in a Publix slip and fall accident and you've been injured, you have any questions for a lawyer, please contact us. Our consultations are always free.